couple of weeks ago, in Voices from the Past, we featured the voice of Robert Baden-Powell, the man behind the Scout movement. The video created a lot of interest, so this is a follow-up.
Do you know what a Wolf Scout is? Yes, he is a small boy in uniform with a green jersey and cap, bare knees and ugly face. Yes, but whatever his face is like, don't you forget it, he has a good heart.
You can see that original video in our YouTube listing. Many people watched it, and we would like to thank you if you contacted us. Jerry Depp commented, "Robert Baden-Powell was a great man. We need him back." We were also sent an audio recording from 1992. It features a radio report about the Scouts updating their image to attract more diverse members. It was broadcast on London's BBC GLR radio station. That's BBC Greater London Radio. We'll play part of it now. It features the voices of presenter Trevor Dann and reporter Vince Rogers.
Now, in my day, a Boy Scout was recognised by the cut of his woggle, his Bob-a-Job week and his gingangoolies round the campfire. But, as fast as you can say dib, 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 the Scouts are updating their image. This week they launched Promise 92, an attempt to raise £10 million to encourage kids from ethnic minorities and inner cities to join up. Well, to prove they are part of the 90s, the Scouts have even produced their own rap anthem. This report from MC Vince Rogers.
The Scouts are launching their first major campaign in more than 50 years. Firstly, to raise £10 million, and secondly, to update the image of campfires and woggles. How are they doing that? Well, they've abandoned the old Ralph Reader and the gang show and riding along on the crest of a wave. They've now brought in rap artist T. Love to produce the Scouts rap anthem, The Promise.
Back on the topic of reality, life on the street is never too sunny. Nowhere to turn to for crime and filth. How we gonna let it get hooked? I'll give him a chance for give it to me on the
Well, anyone can play at that game. 1, 2, 3, hey yo, listen up to the funky woggle beats. We're the boys in the shorts and we can't be beat. If there's something in your life you think is missing, hey, come and join the Scouts, cause we ain't dissing. Garth Morrison is the country's chief scout. He's the man who knows what it's all about. He knows all the ins and he knows all the outs, and he doesn't want the kids to all become louts.
Well, I'm very conscious that there's a whole range of barriers that prevent young people from joining the Scouts.
He says that the Scouts have had really bad hype.
And a wholly outdated stereotype.
So he says that the Scouts really need the backing.
This rap song is a small part of a major enterprise which will enable us to make a real impact where opportunities for young people today are frankly very lacking.
1, 2, 3. All of the Scouts across the nation are run by the Scouts Association. The Anne Richards says you should know.
Scouting is really modern and up to date, and it's really worth giving a go.
There's one important thing you should remember. National Woggle Day is in September. Dib, 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 it sounds a rave. We'll be riding along on the crest of a wave.
National Woggle Day is quite exciting. We're in the process of designing some rather wacky woggles. National Woggle Day is quite exciting. We're in the process of designing some rather wacky woggles.
So there you have the Scouts' own rap. But before we go and tip our cap, tell me about the Scouts on the streets. What do they think of the rapping to the beat?
I like this record, there is no doubt. I think it's well wicked to be a Scout.
BBC reporter Vince Rogers getting down with it as part of a radio programme on BBC GLR 33 years ago. Over the next few weeks, we have a whole series of audio delights coming up in our Voices from the Past feature. If you have ideas for notable voices we could celebrate, please leave your suggestion in the comments.